Hey guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and today's video is going to be one that I feel like I get a lot of questions about and things like that, so I figured that this video would definitely help. As you can already tell by the title, this is essentials that are good to have when having a betta fish. So basically, we're going to go ahead and start this video off with imagining that we already have our tank set up and everything like that, and go ahead and go with things that you would want to have to add to your tank, like things that you would need for the fish itself. So I'm going to show you these essentials right here, and I do believe I have 6 things to show you guys that I think are important for keeping a betta fish. So let's go ahead and get right to the video and I will show you them. Okay, so number 1, this is a really good thing to have when owning a betta fish. This is Stress Guard by the brand Seachum. It says reduces stress, antiseptic for fish, promotes healing for marine and freshwater. I don't know if it'll focus. Still getting used to my new camera. But anyway, this is it. This is a stress reducer, like a stress coat. That's what it is. This is going to help your fish with stress and things, like if it is getting straight up into its brand new tank and stuff like that. This will help to reduce the stress of moving. Also, just in general, sometimes it is good to add this, especially maybe after a water change or such, because it will help the fish calm down, and it's always good to have a calm fish, of course. So the directions state, Stress Guard is the premium slime coat protection product. Stress Guard will reduce stress and ammonia toxicity whenever handling or transporting fish. Stress Guard binds to expose protein in wounds to promote healing of injured fish and to reduce the likelihood of primary and secondary infections. Stress Guard is compatible with all medications except those that are copper based. Stress Guard is not amine based and will not interfere with purging or hypersorb regeneration. Stress Guard does not coat resins or clog filtration like competing slime coat type products can. So that's what this says. I definitely recommend it. It does have like methylene blue in it, which will stain things, so be careful when dealing with it. And along those same lines, definitely pick up chlorine remover, because if you use tap water and do not use age water, you're definitely going to need the chlorine remover, because chlorine is very toxic for your fish. So don't just put your fish in tap water. Definitely use that. I use age water. A lot of times I will use the chlorine remover just in case, but recently, because I do use age water and I just got this new stress coat, I just haven't been using it, but that is because I use already aged water. So using tap water, use your chlorine remover. You can get that at any pet store. So that is also one thing that you definitely will need, because fish cannot live in tap water. Please do not put your fish in tap water. So that brings me to another thing that you will need for your fish tank. It is great to have, and that is this right here, which is Aquarium Salt. And I don't know if it is even gonna focus, but this is Aquarium Salt. Aquarium Salt is great for your fish. This can help with so many things. It can help with regenerating and growing new fins. It can help with different like issues like diseases, anything that a betta could have. It heals. It is a great healing thing, especially for fin rot and like nipped fins, all that kind of thing. It can definitely help with that, and I always recommend it to people. It's basically just good for their immune system in general, and it is pretty cheap. You can get that at any pet store, and I definitely recommend it. It is great. It does wonders. And another thing that does great, that is along the lines of salt, it has healing agents in it, is Indian almond leaves. Let me pick that up. Okay, so I'm actually out of them, but I did keep the little package. I actually ordered mine on Amazon because I cannot find them in stores, so I definitely would recommend ordering them on Amazon. These are Tentora Nature for Aquarium Catappa leaves, which is the same as Indian almond leaves. So Indian almond leaves, Ketapang leaves, Bottomere, Fulib, I don't know, different words for Indian almond leaves here. Size medium, 10 to 18 centimeters. So you get these really big leaves in this package, and you do not have to put the full leaf in it. You can definitely break these leaves up and put little pieces in there, because you do not need the full leaf. And basically, the Indian almond leaves, don't be alarmed if your water turns a brownish yellow color. That is good for the fish. That means that the plant is doing its job, because it will turn your water brown, which the brown stuff is actually called tannins, and tannins are what helps your fish. It is a stress reliever. It is good for the chemical like balances of the water. It helps them to heal, and I always recommend them along with the salt for growing back new fins because it helps with that. So it's good. And if your water turns brown, like I said, don't be alarmed. That is the tannins, and that means that it is working. So definitely order those on Amazon. They're not much money and they last for a while, especially when you break them up. So the next thing I think is really good to have is this. It is called Prezi Pro Ready to Use Liquid Concentrate for freshwater and marine aquariums or ponds. So basically this is a parasite remover, and it is also a parasite preventer. So I actually use this on my babies. This is actually really good for preventing parasites, because parasites are definitely something you don't want your fish to have. It is something that can definitely kill them and will kill them, and getting this is a good prevention. You can get it, it lasts for a very long time, and it will prevent your fish of these terrible parasites. It is also good for if your fish already has parasites. So I definitely recommend picking this up. It's probably around $9 or $10. And let's see, it says treats conditions caused by flukes, tapeworm, flatworms, turbularians. It's extremely safe and highly effective. And the benefits are highly effective, extremely safe, won't negatively impact biological filtration, and can be used as preventative, which is what I think is really good. And I think that you should have it because you definitely don't want your fish getting sick, and having this as a preventative is always a plus. So the last two things are extremely important, and I get questions about food all the time. Now, flakes and a lot of different types of pellets can easily bloat your betta and can cause them to have swim bladder issues, which is obviously definitely not good. So you want to go for healthier foods with healthier ingredients, and that's why I'm recommending to you two options of what I think are the best food. One being Bug Bites by Fluval. These have great ingredients such as, where is it? Right on the front, of course. Insect larvae and salmon recipe fish food. It has a lot of high protein foods that are really good for your betta fish and will be good sources, like I say, of protein, and it will help them grow and be very strong. Now, what I really recommend is these right here, frozen bloodworms. But I know not everyone is comfortable with that. That's why I offer this, because it is a great alternative. But my favorite thing that I feed my fish along with the Bug Bites are frozen bloodworms. Now, these were, of course, once live, and they're frozen. You thaw them out, and you feed them to your fish, about 3 to 4 little bloodworms a piece, and they are full of great nutrients, and I have seen a world of difference with my fish on how they grow, their color, everything like that with giving them live foods. This is definitely the best, and I definitely recommend it. I'll show you what the packs look like. They just look like this, and they're in the shape of like gumdrops. And you definitely do not need the whole thing for one feeding. You just refreeze them and thaw them back out. But these definitely are the best for your fish. They cause the best growth and everything like that. But like I said, if you're not into using that, if you're grossed out by it, these are also a really good alternative. But most pellets and flake foods aren't really the best, especially flakes. So if anything, I recommend these. They're, I think, $7 and some change. But yeah, other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this quick little video on essentials that I think that you should have when owning a betta fish. I really hope you enjoyed them. I hope you found this very useful, and I hope that maybe if you don't have some of these things, that you'll definitely go out and get them because of this. But that's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please follow me on Snapchat at ItsAnnaLouise20, where you can see more updates of my fish, my other animals, and just me. And other than that, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, which you can do by hitting my face over right here. You can watch another one of my videos by clicking right here, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night, or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.